second.
Hello, you're watching my YouTube channel. I'm your host, Kamran. Today I have invited a guest on my video, and I'm going to discuss her life, her visions, her goals, and most importantly, her faith. Hi, and welcome. We are delighted to have Nadia Jaffrey here today with us. Miss Nadia, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you so much, Kamran, for having me here. It's a pleasure.
Okay, but before to start this interview properly, could you please tell us what inspired you to pursue a career in journalism, and you are doing a great job and it is your profile. So I came to know you are doing a lot of things. So how do you manage all the things? And could you please tell us what you have done in your past, any goals, and how many goals have you achieved so far? Over to you, man.
Kamran, I'll give you a little intro before I tell you all my routine and how I manage it. I am a social media activist as well and an influencer. I normally speak on politics, about any social sort of any sort of happenings around us or topics. And then on top, I work for a private company as well as an office manager in London. I'm based in London, and I've been with construction industry as well. So I'm a working woman and a housewife with kids as well. So I've got a lot on my plate, and I really want to actively participate in the social activities. It is just to encourage all the women that you can only not confine yourself to either a working woman or to a domestic woman. You can do both the things together. It's how you manage things. It's about management. Being a mom as well and being a housewife as well, everything is possible. You just have to manage everything. It is hard. I would really like to appreciate my husband's contribution towards it, because he sometimes, shares some load with me, which helps me carry on things like all my social activities and my professional activities. So it is hard, but the key is, Kamran, I would tell you to start your day early. Yeah, I'm an early bird. And because over here in London, you know that the day starts from 9 to 5, and after 5, everything is closed. So most of the things professional wise are covered within that time. And afterwards, if you want to have little time for yourself, you can socialize as well.
And you are very lucky. I've heard about you that your husband is very cooperative and he actually knows how the things going on and he actually supports you. But in Pakistan, the females who are working in different companies, like journalism, if they are in journalism field, they are doing a job in media. So they have this kind of flag that no one is supporting them as they expected. Am I right? You are from Pakistan?
That's right. Yes, I'm from Pakistan originally, and I was based in Islamabad. I worked for Pakistan Telecommunications as well as an office manager with the CEOs. The ladies in Pakistan, this is why I am active on social media, to influence all the ladies around us, especially in UK. There is awareness, among the ladies, but in remote areas in Pakistan, I would say nothing should stop you. Nothing. You should have something in your head, a determination, a goal. You want to achieve something, and keep this in your head that no one will help you. You have to help yourself. I've been a little lucky that I've got some support around me, but even if there wasn't any support, nothing would stop me. I have to be my own support. There's no one in the world for you who's going to fight for you. That's your fight, and you have to fight it. And I think the women, the girls in Pakistan are very ambitious, passionate. I can see a lot of potential. It's just a little, determination they need, and they can excel anywhere in the world.
I got your point. Actually, support is another issue, right? If you have a potential and people find in you that you have a potential, you have a spark, so they'll support you. They're starting to support you. Otherwise, they'll start to criticizing you. Am I right?
Well, now this is again another thing to deal with. Either do you have to listen and put your half of your strength in responding to people, or you need to put all your strength in achieving your goal. I would say in Pakistan, people can even talk about anything. They will make questions. They will try to stop you rather than support. Actually, they become a hurdle. So I would say don't listen to anyone. Don't care about them. Don't be nice to everyone. If they say anything, leave it. Don't give it, listen from one side and take it out from the other. Don't take it very serious. And it should not anyone staying, then it will be very easier for others to stop you. It's just they have to gossip about you and you won't be able to achieve your goals.
You enjoy the gossips if someone comes to you and he started criticizing on you, and you know very well that he is actually lying. So, do you enjoy that moment?
I take criticism in a positive way. If there is a criticism towards me, I would review it. If it is positive, I will, try to think about it. It's my own thinking in the end as well. But if it is negative, I would ignore it. I would not waste my strength in responding a negative criticism.
That's great. But Nadia, actually, we are looking for shortcuts, right? So everyone looking for a shortcuts. If someone comes to them and started criticizing him on on a policy that you are not doing the great job. This is actually the path you have to follow that, and we started to feel that he is actually making jealous to us, right? So, how can we get out from this scenario?
Kamran, failure is a step towards success.
Oh, that's
If people don't understand failure, they will not understand success. Failure is a step. Don't get negative about it. Don't, when you are reaching a mountain, there are steps. Yeah. So first step, second step, and then finally you reach it. If you're demotivated on the first step, you will not able to reach to the peak of the mountain. This is what is failure. Failure is your best friend. Take it that way and deal with it. The whole point is dealing with everything in your life. Deal with the failure. There must be something wrong. You put it and then try to analyze it and then take another strategy, after thinking, reviewing, researching, and then work on that. Then that strategy may lead to another, a lesson. You will learn from that. Take that lesson, absorb it, learn from that experience, move to the second step. Allah has said, half of the motivation is given to me from the religion, from the Quran, where Allah said that, I believe in it that your destiny is written. I believe in it. Allah has written your death, your success, and respect and disrespect is in Allah's hand. So I don't care about other people manipulating me. I know that, I haven't done anything wrong. So I stand with it. Similarly, the whole thing I can do is in my hands is to work hard, to move in a positive way. So the more I work hard, I trust Allah, I trust the process, and I know it will come to me sooner or later. In Quran, there's a very beautiful verse that says that, after every failure or after every bad, situation, there's always a good situation waiting for you.
Failure is a redirection, right?
Yes.
All right. And how do you stay motivated all the time? I can do that.
This is what sometimes, you have to do things that pleases you. It's not that every time you're very working hard, and I'm a human being, everyone is a human, they can get tired and, deprived sometimes. So then you have to look for what was your interest that makes you happy. For example, for me is going, I travel a lot. After every 2-3 weeks, I would travel, go out. It could be anywhere, local as well, go to a beach, go to anywhere nearby. Even shopping doesn't fascinate me. I don't like it. I mean, but you can go out for coffee, stuff like that. So invest time on yourself as well.
How long
that will, rejuvenate yourself a bit for a short time.
How long have you been in London?
It's been 15 years now, yes.
15 years you have been in London. So what difference did you feel if I talk about the female journalists in media field, they are working in Pakistan, and the female who are working in London? Is there any difference?
I think the female journalists are not working to their potential. In journalism, there are two key things that are very important. One is you need to have a dare, or should be a daring person.
Yeah.
If you are scared and you get influenced by anyone, you cannot be a good journalist. I mean, I'm talking about top journalists. Every journalist can fit in anywhere. But if you really want to be a very successful, you have to choose a hard path. It's not easy, but it will lead to the peak of your career. I
That is
mean, I would say like journalists.
And if you want to come on a camera and you want to enjoy the fame and you want to see your pictures on social media on a comments, then you can do that. Am I right?
No, I can do it. I don't scare about I cannot do this thing because of people. Or have you seen, if you see, look at my vlogs, I have raised say social issues with all top sort of institutions in Pakistan where people are scared to take their name. People are scared to take the name of the personalities. I have taken their name, and I got, like you said, that people demotivate you. That people around me say, "Oh, you named that, this person of that institution, and the overseas Pakistanis get banned or this and that." I said, so what? It's the truth I'm saying. I didn't manipulate anything. And it's my responsibility to actually, if I know about anything, and I'm a social media activist, so I should speak about it. It's my opinion. I mean, I can speak about it. So there's no one who can stop me to do so.
Okay. Now they're in the age of digital media. How do you adapt traditional journalism principles to meet the demands of online audiences?
Well, social media has made things very easier, honestly. It's very easy now to attract masses internationally. Now, it's not even local, not in your city, not in your country. It's international. It's just you need to have a strong content. It's just you need to have originality in your content. Like we were talking about the female journalists, even over here, I have seen most of the female journalists bashing other journalists. So their sort of motivation is very limited. Their
Mm.
goal is very limited. They are not touching the international topics. They're not talking about any bigger topics. They are just involved in the domestic politics. This is why they have probably everything, but they will not grow or sustain for a longer term. But social media right now, just have your original content, be yourself, and have the dare to tell the truth with the facts,
Mm.
and no one can stop you.
Nadia, how do you plan your life?
I basically do short-term plans, and then that take me to the long-term plans. So there's a strategy that I use. Suppose I have a plan for the next year, so I will have small plans this year to take me to that long-term plan. So sometimes I manage to, accomplish those plans, and sometimes I don't. But I then keep working on it unless, I see that, I have achieved whatever I will do my best, and then I leave it to God. Even if I don't get it, I will not be regretful about it. I would say I did my best.
As far as I know about you in this interview, since we have been talking in this interview live, so I know some of the things about your personality, and I can say that you believe in time management skills, and you also believe
Yeah,
in goal settings, right? But you make goals on a
correct.
then it will help you to get that goal you have made for your life. Am I right?
That- that's right.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay, but I need advice from your side, actually, because I don't make goals, and I don't believe that I can achieve that goals. So goal settings matters a lot in the life.
First thing is you should not believe that you can't do anything. Take out can't word, or I can never do this from your dictionary. Everyone can achieve anything. It's just you need to work hard for it. You don't have to see what time, oh, you're working on it or how much. You have to keep working on it. Sometimes you have to miss your meals, miss your luxuries for the goal you're doing it. So for example, for the journalists like, who are flourishing, I would say choose bold topics, where people are shy to talk about it. I know in Pakistan it's different. There are like few people. Have you seen? I give you one example. There was one guy who was abducted by the institution, right? Because he was talking about it. He stayed there for, I think, 1 week or 2 weeks. After, when he came back, he became a massive personality, international personality. Even Sanam Chaudhary, if I forget her full name, or Sanam's, I don't know, the politician who used to speak about PTI a lot. Now she was in jail. Was her name Sanam Chaudhary? Yeah, Sanam Chaudhary. So she was a little like YouTuber. I mean, just talking like, us. And then she was abducted. She stayed in the prison for 1 year. That was a hard time. She had kids. Any other woman probably write an apology letter and give it, to the authorities and get rid of the sentence that she had. But she faced it for 1 year. That was a hard time. Now, when she's come out, she's gone straight to the Pakistan parliament, as a candidate for PTI. So she has become a very bigger. She is contesting opposite Mariam Nawaz. Yeah. Can you see? I mean, how much massively she has increased as a personality. Actually, so first thing is choose the right thing, that you are on the right side, not the wrong side, and work towards it.
Politics is a game, and in politics, time very matters in politics. That you are on a make candidacy in the politics. So she's an educated person and she knows how to play with that. And now
But imagine if she wouldn't have a thought to do that, she would be probably making small vlogs.
Yeah, she has to pay her life. That she is in prison.
She has sacrificed.
Definitely. Okay, what do you do for fun, Nadi?
Well, I really like all the healthy activities. I go to gym. I do swimming. I love swimming. Whenever I'm stressed, all I want to do is go for swimming. I have a very good gym where I can go regularly, and I do it with my kids because I don't want to leave my kids. So, when the kids are involved, then when you enjoy it more. On top of that, dining out, going out. I have my family from my husband's sides, from my side. So we have, weekend activities like barbecue, stuff like that. So it's good to have that time with your family as well. That makes me happy. Spending time with my girls, with my family. Yeah. Apart from my, because social life, I do spend a lot of time. So I really cherish my time with my family.
Yeah, I plan to come to Pakistan in coming days and in coming months.
Not at the moment, because my mom is here. Normally, I would go to see my mom, but she's here for a couple of months now. So yeah, but maybe I do go there often, maybe next summers, who knows?
Oh, that's great. One last question I want to ask you. It can be a personal question, but I have to ask that. Okay, do you see?
It's okay, go.
Do you see the Pakistan circumstances we are suffering in some of the things, and do you see that we are on a get out from this scenario in Pakistan? Because you are from Pakistan, so that's why I'm asking. Because you are so much concerned about Pakistan and Pakistan people as well. I've quoted an example of Sanam as well. So that's why I asked this question.
Kamran, I haven't seen Pakistan gone to that state where the institutions were, where they were naked in front of all the people. Have you seen in any previous tenure, like 80s, 70s, where the people were actually very against and they start putting towards the most important personalities in the institution? But now people have, there's so much awareness, although it's a process. First we came to know about it, then people started, first people got scared, then they came out, now they're not scared anymore. It's a process. I'm a positive person. I always believe in positive things. And so far, I think it's a struggle process right now going on. Then we might fall down more, but then there's nothing can stop us to rise again. And because we are the only nation, Islamic country in the world, that the Western or the other superpowers are scared of. Even though we are not very rich, we are not very prosperous. Think about it. Why is it? There must be something hiding, right?
We have 60% youth in Pakistan.
Yes, the most positive thing. Yeah, exactly. They can change the whole scenario. It's just an awakening of one day and it will happen.
They just need a path. They just need a direction. They can do anything in the life They have potential, they have talent, but they don't know where to go.
And Kamran, luckily at this point of time, we have a leadership. Think about Bangladesh, whatever happened there. They did the very successful revolution, but now they were saying they didn't have a leadership. But with us, if we come out and successfully, get rid of this mafia and this elite class, in our politics, we have the world-class leader sitting with us. We are very lucky, and we should do everything not to lose him at this stage of our life.
And good thing is that, which I know, you have a motivational speaker inside you as well.
People say that you should start doing the motivational speeches as well. I say, okay, in future I can.
Definitely, and I want to consider you my mentor in the life, because
thank you so much.
I have talked about some sensitive topics which everyone needs to, because everyone wants to grow, everyone wants to get motivation, everyone needs to get motivation, right? So you are the motivation. Really happy to have you in this interview. Anyway, Nadia,
thank you so much
for joining us today. It was really wonderful having you here and learning from your experiences. But before I wrap up, is there anything you would like to share with our audience, or any message you would like to leave them?
I would share about the situation in Pakistan, because although we live abroad, but our heart is beating for Pakistan. It's a situation where the people need to come out. They need to, because we have a leader. Imagine if we lose that leader, how much I will be very sad if something happens and we miss that opportunity. So I would urge people to please come out and support your leader at this point of time and change your fate. It's in our hand.
Any message or any suggestion for me?
You are a very good host. Thank you so much for having me here. And I hope you success and prosperity, and keep glowing.
Nadia, thank you so much. Nice to talk to you. Have a nice day. Take care.
You have a nice day ahead, Kamran. Take care. Bye.